Okay, so now we're gonna look at the thousandth place. Okay, so just as fractions, if we look, there's 1/10, right? And then there's 1/100th. They can be represented in various different ways. 1,000th can be introduced in different ways as well. So 1/1000 as a fraction, it can be written 1,000ths, and THS at the end, or it can have 0.001. Okay, notice 1, 2, 3 places past the decimal. All right, so if I'm looking at these numbers here and I want to write them as a decimal, okay, I know that I'm going to go 3 places past. So I would have 0.006. This would be the 10th place. This would be the 100th place. This is the 1000th place. Okay, if I'm going to write 7 1,000ths as a decimal, I would write 0.007. Okay, still 3 places there. Same as 9/1000, 0.009. Okay, so what if there's 2 numbers? So still to the thousandths place, so that last number there would be in that 3rd position, so you wouldn't have any numbers beyond that. Okay, so I would write 0.014, and 27 thousandths would be 0.027, holding those 2 places there. So there would be 0/10ths, 2/100ths, and 7/1000ths. Same here. Okay, I have 60,000, so I'd have the 0 before the decimal, I have the decimal, then I have a 0 in the tenths, a 6 in the hundredths, and a 0 in the thousandths. Now we go to the 3-digit, and I have 128 thousandths. So I would have the 0 in the ones, 1, 2, 8. So I'd have 0.128. There's 1/10th, there's 2/100ths, and there's 8 thousandths. 400/1000 would be 0.400. Okay, again, the 4 and the tenths, the 2 zeros, 1 in the hundredths, and 1 in the thousandths. Okay, if they have those 2 numbers there, you must use them, because usually that is because they've made a more accurate measurement and they need that number. Okay, 901 thousandths would be 0.901. Okay, and then I have 530 thousandths, so 0 in the ones place, 5 in the tenths place, 3 in the hundredths place, and 0 in the thousandths place. Okay, now if we want to go back from a decimal to a fraction, okay, I can look at how many places I have there. Now we're going to convert it back. So obviously this is the decimal place to the thousandths. So I know immediately that my denominator is 1,000, and I can just write 12 up there. If I have 120 thousandths, I could write 120 thousandths. If I have 0.102 thousandths, I could go 102 over 1,000. And then here, I don't need to put these numbers here, because I know if I write the 2 over top of 1,000 that it will hold that 3rd place.